Hello, everyone. My name is Atman Smith. I am one of the co-founders of the Holistic Life Foundation. We're a nonprofit based in Baltimore. For the past 20 years, ever since me and my other co-founders graduated from University of Maryland College Park, we've been delivering programs based around yoga, mindfulness, meditation, and breath work. We started off teaching in underserved communities, whether it's in public schools, drug treatment centers, homeless shelters, um, in prisons and stuff like that. Anywhere people that you know were underserved and they did not have access to these practices, we brought them to them. But recently, we've kind of expanded what we do and our reach. I think one of the coolest things that we're doing now is we have a satellite location in the Akwesasne region. It's a Mohawk reservation where we sent two of our senior staff to live up there for an entire year. And we found five leaders from the community to be able to train them over the course of the year in the different type of programs and services that we deliver to the communities. One thing we always say is that the best solutions are homegrown. So, we basically found a point person up there, five leaders, and after the year, we're taking our senior staff back, and they'll have a satellite location up in the Akwesasne territory. And this is actually the shirt for it. But yeah, we love the work they're doing up there. We love the work that we're doing in Baltimore, nationwide, and worldwide. And hopefully, you all will love the practice that I'm going to bring to you all today. So if you could maybe move to the edge of your seat, have your feet grounded, have your back, neck, and head aligned. And I invite you to close your eyes. I welcome you. And if you could grab your right ankle and take your leg around your head. It's like, no, just kidding, just kidding. While the physical practice of yoga is very, very important, we all know that, trauma gets stored in the body. Shout out to Bessel for his book, Body Keeps the Score. But this practice is a loving kindness practice that we're going to do. In this human experience, it's just human nature to kind of love other people before you love yourself and take care of other people before you take care of yourself. And that leads to burnout, jealousy, and a lot of other negative emotions. But if you start off with your inner foundation full of self-love and taking care of yourself, it makes it that much easier to love and take care of others going forward, once again, without burning yourself out. So for real this time, if you can move to the edge of your seat, which will prop your spine up, have your feet grounded, and once again, make sure your back, neck, and head is aligned. I invite you to close your eyes. All the breathing that we're going to be doing is in and out through our nose. So we're going to start off taking a couple deep breaths together. So inhale long, slow, and deep through your nose, filling your stomach up with air like it's a balloon. Fill it all the way up. And then exhale, push all that air out. Squeeze your stomach in, push it all out. Inhale deep again with that long, slow, deep breath, filling your stomach up with air like it's a balloon. Fill it all the way up. And exhale, push all that air out, push it all out. Inhale deep one more time with that long, slow, deep breath through your nose, filling your stomach up with air like it's a balloon. Fill it all the way up. And exhale, push all that air out, push it all out. Now you all can breathe on your own at a nice natural pace. Don't put any effort into it. Just make sure you're breathing in and out through your nose. And we're going to start using our imaginations. With every in-breath, we want to feel and see ourselves pulling in all the positivity that the earth has to offer us inside our body with that in-breath. Whatever that looks and feels like to you, feel and see that as you inhale. And as you exhale, push out any of the negativity from within, any stress, any anger, any jealousy, any regret, any sicknesses or ailments, anything at all that's inside of you that you know that's not healthy for you. Once again, use your imagination and see and feel it leave your body with the breath. So once again, on that inhale, pulling in that positivity from the earth. And on that exhale, pushing out that negativity from within. And remember, whatever it looks and feels like to you, feel and see that as you breathe. And you all know, just like in life, when you try to meditate or do a loving kindness practice, distractions can arise. If you do get distracted by a thought, sound, or sensation, don't beat yourself up. Just know it's the nature of the human mind. Acknowledge it, and then redirect yourself back to that breath. And once again, on that inhale, pulling in that positivity from the earth, and on that exhale, pushing out that negativity from within. Once again, whatever it looks and feels like to you, feel and see that as you breathe. All right, we're going to use our imaginations again. And this time, with every inhale, we want to feel and see ourselves pulling in all the healing oxygen from the trees, plants, and bodies of water. And we want to feel and see it energize and replenish our internal muscles, bones, and organs. So with that in-breath, really feel and see that. And with that exhale, we want to feel and see ourselves pushing out all the stale carbon dioxide, feeding the trees and plants that gave us oxygen. So once again, on that inhale, pulling in that healing oxygen from the trees, plants, and bodies of water, energizing and replenishing our muscles, bones, and organs. So really feel and see that. And on that exhale, we're pushing out the stale carbon dioxide, feeding the trees and plants that gave us oxygen. And just know that this practice is all about extending the time that you can keep your mind focused. And if you can only focus for 3 breaths and you get distracted, once again, don't beat yourself up. Just know that it's the nature of the human mind. Acknowledge that distraction, and then redirect yourself and try to get 4 breaths, then 5 breaths. Once again, it's all about extending the time that you can keep your mind focused. And it's less of a battle with yourself than it is a play, but definitely try to extend the time that you can keep your mind focused. And right now, once again, on that inhale, we're focused on bringing in that healing oxygen, energizing our muscles, bones, and organs. And on that exhale, pushing out the stale carbon dioxide, feeding the trees, plants that gave us oxygen. All right, we're going to use our imaginations again. And this time we're going to focus on all those people that we love, whether it's our family or friends, no matter how far away they live, no matter if they're living or not, love knows no boundaries. So with our breath, all we're going to do is focus on sending our loved ones love with our breath. Once again, whatever that looks and feels like to you, feel and see that as you breathe. Once again, sending your loved ones love with your breath, no matter how far away they live, no matter if they're living or not. Remember, love has no boundaries. So once again, sending love to our loved ones with that breath, whatever it looks and feels like to you, feel and see that as you breathe. And once again, if you do get distracted, don't beat yourself up. Just acknowledge that distraction. And then redirect yourself back to that breath. And once again, sending love to those people that you love with your breath. All right, we're going to use our imaginations again. And this time we're going to focus on those people that stress you out and make you angry, whether it's family or friends, coworkers or clients, people in your community, politicians, people that project racism or racial violence. We're going to send them love with our breath. Even though they stress us out and make us angry, they probably need love more than anyone else. And we all know the golden rule or karma: whatever you put out there comes back tenfold. So always lead with love. So once again, with our breath, focus on sending those people that stress you out or make you angry. Send them love with your breath. It's a great way to evict people from renting space in your mind, or in other words, it's a release. So once again, with our breath, all we're doing is sending love to those people that stress us out or make us angry with our breath. Once again, whatever that looks and feels like to you, know that that's right. And once again, this practice is all about extending the time that you can keep your mind focused. If you do lose focus, once again, don't beat yourself up, acknowledge the distraction, and then try to, once again, extend that time that you can keep your mind focused. Don't battle with yourself, just take it as a play. But once again, extend the time that you can keep your mind focused. And right now, once again, we're focused on sending love to those people that stress us out or make us angry. We're sending them love with our breath. Whatever that looks and feels like to you, feel and see that as you breathe. All right, we're going to use our imaginations again. And we've sent love to people that we love. We sent love to people that stress us out or make us angry. Now it's time to send love to the most important person in your life, and that's yourself. Once again, if you start off with that inner foundation full of self-love and taking care of yourself, it makes it that much easier to love and take care of others going forward without burning yourself out. So with our breath, we're going to send ourselves, our true selves, love with our breath. Once again, whatever that looks and feels like to you, feel and see that as you breathe. And once again, you all know the nature of the human mind. Distractions arise. If you do get distracted, never beat yourself up. Just acknowledge the distraction and then redirect yourself back to the breath and sending yourself, your true self, love with your breath. Once again, whatever that looks and feels like to you, feel and see that as you breathe. Sending your true self love with your breath. All right, we're going to use our imaginations again. And this time with our breath, we're going to send love to planet Earth or Mother Earth and all the inhabitants that reside within, whether it's animals, plants, humans, inanimate objects, anything at all that resides within planet Earth and Mother Earth herself. We're sending love with our breath. Once again, whatever that looks and feels like to you, feel and see that as you breathe. Sending love to Mother Earth and anything that resides within. Once again, animals, plants, humans, inanimate objects, anything at all that resides within Mother Earth and Mother Earth herself. We're sending love with our breath. And just a reminder, y'all know this practice is all about extending the time that you can keep your mind focused. When you do lose focus, don't beat yourself up, acknowledge it, redirect yourself, and once again, just try to extend the amount of breaths that you can remain focused. And once again, right now, all we're focused on is sending love to Mother Earth and all the inhabitants that reside within. We're sending love with our breath. Whatever that looks and feels like to you, feel and see that as you breathe. All right, we're going to slowly bring ourselves away from the breath and back to our bodies. So we can start off just by wiggling our toes. You can wiggle your fingers. You can roll your ankles, roll your wrists. You can do a neck roll both ways just to stretch your neck out a little bit. And then whenever you get ready, but don't rush, you can slowly blink your eyes open and come back to your senses. Thank you, Gigi. And just know there are many different forms of loving kindness practices. This is just a variation of one. So hopefully you all enjoyed it. Spread love because there's too much friction out here in the world. See love in everybody and everything. And, you know, life will be more fluid for you. Thank you all. Yeah, thank you all once again for joining. Thank you for bringing me on here to share with everyone and create a great week and be the change that you want to see in the world for real. Thank you all. Thank you all. Next week, Ali. All right, love you all. Once again, love is the most powerful force in the universe. And, you know, me and my whole organization love you all.